The Economic Commission for Africa, ECA's mandate, is to promote inclusive and sustainable development in support of accelerating the economic diversification and structural transformation of Africa, in line with the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and Agenda 2063. Capitalizing on 60 years of experience serving the African continent, ECA is strategically positioned to deliver on its think tank, convening, and operational functions. The Commission's 5 key strategic directions are to build ECA's analytical capabilities, formulate macroeconomic and structural policies, design innovative finance to accelerate growth and prosperity, support regional and sub-regional initiatives, advocate Africa's position to the world and the world's position to Africa on critical issues. ECA interventions are articulated around 9 programmatic areas of strategic importance to Africa. As a way to constantly improve on its delivery, ECA regularly collects feedbacks from its partners. Early 2019, close to 30% of 1,731 partners shared their opinion on the relevance and effectiveness of ECA interventions. Outcomes of the survey show that respondents value all 3 core functions and emphasize the high quality of ECA's research outputs. The Commission's ability to rally support from member states for current and emerging issues, as well as the reliability and relevance of the Commission's policy ideas and engagement. Respondents overall return a positive assessment of ECA's work. Respondents expect ECA to contribute to 8 out of the 9 thematic areas of the UN-AU Development Framework. ECA's research outputs and support to policy formulation are commended by a large majority of survey participants. 70% member states' ministry and administration rate favorably ECA support on the AFCFTA agreement. However, demands are high for ECA to continue to support member states in their effort to implement CFTA. Responding partners value highly ECA's capacity-building activities, as well as the Commission's sub-regional interventions. While a majority of respondents acknowledge that ECA is a reliable and constructive partner, much more is expected in terms of its effective contribution to a more efficient UN-AU region-wide coordination mechanism. Partners would want ECA to further expand its interventions in areas such as women's empowerment, climate change, as well as sustaining its support to member states' efforts to implement the African Common Free Trade Area Agreement, AFCFTA. ECA values the feedback it receives to strengthen learning and accountability, particularly on areas requiring improvement. Further improve institutional coordination with continental and regional entities. Support member states' capacities to collect data, monitor, and evaluate the SDGs and Agenda 2063. Further strengthen its advisory services to be more influential. Effective gender mainstreaming in areas such as macroeconomics and governance, climate change, environmental and natural resource management, and private sector development and finance. Outreach. Strengthening ECA's communication services, as well as its outreach dissemination strategy. Leveraging partnership with more diversified range of actors, such as the private sector, research institutions, and civil society organizations. Established by the Economic and Social Council, ECOSOC of the United Nations, UN, in 1958, as one of the UN's 5 regional commissions, UNECA has recently renewed its vision to putting ideas into action for a prosperous Africa. What else have partners said? Thank you for your attention, and visit our website for the full survey report and to keep updated on how ECA will implement your suggestions and recommendations.